Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Sorry, I've got a friend here who we had to get him to wake up, but he's woken up through worms. Worms are the way to his stomach.
That's right.
And I have a whole cup of worms.
That says Marty.
It does say Marty, but Marty can share. Marty can share with our friend Churro here.
Marty hasn't been on here in like a month. Everybody's going to wonder where Marty is.
I told you could bring Marty out too.
Mm.
No, you're camera shy? You don't want to eat the worm in front of people? You're like, I don't want people to eat worms. Makes me look bad.
Oh, but we know you eat worms. He's looking at me.
I have to be careful because sometimes when I feed Marty,
that's not Marty.
When I feed Churro gets the fingers instead of just the worm. And Churro's got a bite. No, really?
No.
Well, we're adjusting again. Okay, that's fine. Anyway, Churro, you're not showing him your best side with all your pretty yellow there.
You want to say hi to the people?
Let's say hi to the people.
So Stacy says, "Hey, Kimber and Matt." Hey, Stacy. And JT says hi to Stacy, not to us. So hi, JT. Stacy says, "Hope you had a great week. We need to play D&D soon."
We do. We do.
And JT says, "One more day, then my weekend." And Stacy says, "Thank goodness mine is here." Hey there, Ed. And Anita, if you are there.
Ow, he's going on my head. There we go. He likes to be on my head.
Stacy says, "This was finally a slower paced week for me."
Oh, that's good.
Oh, Mission has a BOGO on their chips this week, so they've been busy.
Oh, okay.
Hey there, Les.
I think Churro wants to eat the dolphin.
Stacy saying hi to Churro.
This is Churro's favorite place to be, is on my head.
JT said no mealworms for Churro.
Yeah, usually he's not used to this, so he's being a little shy. He did eat a couple though out here, but now he's like, all the lights and things.
Hey there, Mama Sandy.
Woo, 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 woo. Hello, Mom.
And Les says Churro is big.
Yeah, Churro's a little bit bigger than Marty. Now you want worms? Look in my head.
So here's my thing. I love Marty to death. Marty is, I'm not going to say my favorite, but favorite. But Churro.
Oh, this camera backwards thing is really messing me up.
The best name of all of our animals.
Yeah, Churro's a pretty good name. I would admit that.
So.
Really surprised he's not taking the worm.
He was sleeping. Do you wake up and want to eat right away?
Yeah, I do, and so do you. So.
You do not.
No, but you do.
I know I do.
You're like, when's breakfast? I'm like, my God, I haven't even had my morning Vegemite, which would be breakfast, I guess. Anyway, he just sneezed again.
What's in the cup, HT? Wine. My last bottle.
Let's see where he goes now.
He's going to jump on me, probably.
So, I don't know if Larry's in here yet, but thanks to our friend Larry, we watched some of his lives. He does these cool trivias, and so I was like, hey, how do you do that? So he told me the thing he uses for it, and lo and behold, we have trivia tonight. And this trivia is different than other trivias we've had on here because you will be able to, he's really bent my hat's really crooked. It's really bothering. Look how, anyway,
you're going the wrong way. That's the problem.
You'll be able to answer with your smart device.
Stacy
like
said,
your phone or whatnot. Now, I don't know if you're using your phone to watch this. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but
you can also use, I think it said like a computer or tablet.
Okay.
So
we're going back up.
As long as you can get to the website and put in the code, then you're good to go.
Yes.
Stacy said wine. It's going to be a fun night.
Mhm.
Les says, I'm here for the pizza. We had pizza. Well, actually, we didn't have pizza for dinner. I ended up with cheesy breadsticks.
I haven't even eaten dinner.
They weren't very good.
So, yeah. So the trivia, I started doing shark trivia because, I am who I am. And then I thought, you know what? I don't want to make this so people feel not included, we want to be inclusive. So I thought, let me pick a topic that everybody likes. So even if you are not like a shark person, you probably like pizza. And although you may not be familiar with pizza trivia, you hopefully will find it interesting and entertaining. I know Churro will.
Les says, I'm probably just going to watch. I'm using the phone. Well, tell Pat to pull out her phone.
There you go.
You can do it as a team.
Yep, we'll give it a shot, see how it goes. And
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you want to wait a few more minutes and see if anybody else comes in, or just kind of, because we've only got 6 people in here.
Oh, okay. We can wait a couple more minutes. Let's see if Churro's gotten over his shyness, because there'll be a point where he does, I think.
Ed says, got my grandson Iro watching with me. He's 4.
Oh.
Well.
Does he like pizza?
Or sharks?
Or sharks, or both.
Oh, JT says I need a refill before we start.
Okay.
Well, go on. Refill up.
Could you like them all the way up on my head? So, because you're pulling my hair back.
Your hair?
Yeah, well, my hat. By my hair, I mean my hat. So.
Stacy said, wait a few. All right. That means, ew. That was gross, Matt.
How much did you give me? Oh, I think I touched it with my tongue.
Ew. Les says, I watched a documentary on a PBS station on Megalodon today.
Oh, okay.
Where are you going, Churro?
Churro's heading downstairs.
With his tail up in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just don't care.
Yeah, look at this thing. Wing, 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 wing.
You going to talk about Churro and what he is? And
I can. Let's see if I can get him to come back around here. I'm not that flexible, man.
You need help? He's got a hold of, oh, he's coming back up.
He's coming back up. All right, so Churro is an iguana, but not the standard green iguana that people normally think of as an iguana. Those are illegal in Florida. Churro is not illegal in Florida. And Churro is from, camera's backwards. Okay. Churro is from Mexico, and he is a type of Mexican spiny-tailed iguana.
He's going to jump.
But there are multiple species.
He's going back down.
Let's see where you gotta stay with me, buddy. Stay with me, man. Stay with me. So Churro is from western Mexico, along the coast.
Do you want to put him on his log and set him here?
We can see.
We can
see if he'll do that. If he'll do the Marty thing.
Well,
I don't know if
is that tall enough?
I don't know if he'll do that or not. Anyway,
no.
Churro is sometimes called a banana pectinata species because he's going to just activate the keyboard because he has got the yellow color like a banana, and pectinata is his actual species name. His scientific name is Tinosaurus pectinata,
which I also knew. Just want to point that out.
So if you go to Cozumel and other parts of eastern Mexico, there are other spiny-tailed iguana species that are most of the common one that you see in like Cozumel is just black and gray. Sometimes they have a little bit of white on them, and they're also called Mexican spiny-tailed iguanas. Sometimes they're called black iguanas.
Is that a pied pectinata?
They're similis. They're Tinosaurus similis.
That's right.
And then if you go to like Roatan has its own species of Tinosaura, which is like the pied pectinata, but it's different.
Right. It's called something else.
But it's called the Roatan iguana.
Right.
But it's a Roatan spiny-tailed iguana. But they are black and white and just absolutely gorgeous. He's very active, is what we're finding. This is not Marty. He's pretty busy.
Stacy said, "You've eaten one before, haven't you, Matt?" Them worms.
A worm? Oh, yeah. Yeah, but not a live one. So that's the difference.
They're real goopy on the
Yeah.
inside. Marty likes to bite off their heads and let the rest fall. It's real gross. Hey there, Paul. Love the hair. I haven't done anything with it. It's just down. But thank you. I appreciate it. I thought about throwing in some blue shampoo today and seeing how much blue I could get to come out, but then I didn't.
Can't believe you don't want these mealworms.
Those are super worms.
They're still mealworms.
Sure was real upset.
Put him back on my hat.
Not really upset. But
No,
like,
he's just busy, and I don't know if it's because he's not used to this.
well, it could be.
Or-
The air is also blowing. Do you think that has anything to do with
I
it?
don't know.
You want me to turn it off?
No,
No.
I don't think that would bother him. I think he's just in a strange space and he's not used to it. We just got to
Weird
do
light.
this. We got to do this so he
Yeah.
gets comfortable with
JT
it.
said performance anxiety.
Yeah.
He's a little camera shy.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely he is feeling a little bit shy because the fact that he's not usually he goes crazy for these and like he's kind of like so that tells me right there that now this is going to be.
Hey there, Sean. How's it going?
G'day, Sean. So anyway,
His color is like real. I mean, it's not super bright, but it's like really showing on his whole body.
yeah. When he's out in the sun, he gets pretty yellow. Now we have one at work that doesn't have as wide of a spot of yellow, but is like just like bright yellow right down the middle.
No. Remember, you have deep purple. No, it just faded out and I haven't gotten it redone. If you look at, let's see if it'll show up. If you look at here in the middle, like where it doesn't see like the light and stuff all the time, it's still like there. It looks like garbage, but it is what it is. I don't have a spare $300 to go get it done. So this is what y'all get.
Nope. Okay. Well, hey, Jeff.
Hey there, Jeff.
Have we seen Larry in here yet? Larry was going to take a
I
nap.
haven't seen Larry. He's
And
gonna
then
have.
it said he was going to hop on.
Well, he's about to miss some stuff.
But yeah, we can wait a couple more minutes and then we'll get started.
Yeah.
I don't know if Chiro's going to stay out here with us the whole time or not, because if he's going to move around and stuff a lot, then
It's gonna be too much.
I don't want to keep him out here. But we'll see. He's looking around now. He sees the Cuban iguana, or I'm sorry, the Cayman iguana back there, maybe.
Oh, maybe.
So.
You think that's what's going on?
Maybe. Churro went through something where he was like a bratty teenager for like a year and a half or something, and then like he hated humans, like loathed all humans.
Like we considered plans to like trade him or get
Yeah, I was
rid of
like, I need to find a home for him because he hates it with us. But as quickly as that attitude came on, it went away. And now, as you can see, he's pretty chill.
just moves.
He just moves. He doesn't do this. So like if we sit outside with him.
No, he doesn't.
So I think it's because he's inside and he just
and
doesn't know what's
it's
going
like bedtime. You woke him up, didn't you?
on. I mean, his eyes were open when I went out there.
Were they?
Mhm.
Okay.
But he was in his cork box. So he has a huge cage, but this sits on his top shelf and he is in that as soon as it's time to go to bed until he gets up the next day. He just stays in there. So in the morning he's in there. He's on the chair now, I think.
Yeah. Do you want me to help you?
No, we're fine.
Okay.
We're fine.
We're gonna end up with a lizard running around the
That's
room.
all right. I'll just pick him up if he jumps down. Climb every mountain. So, yeah. See, Marty is out with us a lot. So she's used to being in the house. I mean, Churro lives out on the screened-in patio for the most part. So he's coming back up. So he's not used to being in the house and not used to just having free range like Marty is. So this is all new. Look at him. He's like, hello. 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 Anyway, it's 8:30, so I think we can probably.
Are you ready?
Yeah,
Do
I
you
think
want to
we're
keep
ready.
him out? Or you
Yeah, we
wanna...
can keep him out because we can always pause the questions, right?
Yeah, we get to choose how we click through them.
Yeah, so that's
I took
fine.
the timer off.
Okay, good. Yeah, so so basically there are 16 questions.
Yeah, says it on the screen.
And half of them are about pizza, and the other half are about sharks.
Oh,
so
hey there, Kevin.
there you go.
Bon Beanie, I'm a little late. I was listening to my headphones, jamming on some UFO.
Okay, cool.
Well, just in time for some shark and pizza trivia.
That's right. That's right.
So hope you're ready. So in order to do this, then you can answer, in the chat if you really want, or you can grab a device, whether it be a phone, an iPad, a tablet, a computer, something else.
A Magic Merlin? No, not a Magic Merlin.
I was going to say, hold on a second. I'm going to do something first because I think I thought it told you. Something on here says what you can use. No? Okay.
I think basically a phone, a computer,
Yeah.
a tablet.
I feel like there was another device that I was thinking of, but I can't think of. I don't know what it was. So
An iPod, a PDA.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know either.
All right. So go ahead and grab that device. Kevin said, if that's Marty, then yes, she needs a boyfriend. She's a woman now.
Churro is a boy.
Yeah, this is actually Turo.
Do you want me to put you back?
I think he's ready to go back. Yes, Stacy, a magic carpet. That's probably exactly not what I was thinking at all. But if you have a magic carpet that can do this thing, by all means, please use it. So grab your device. You can either scan the QR code.
Well, there's JT.
Put in the website. Copy the code. Put in your stuff.
There's only 9 of you, so
yeah,
we need you to participate. Right now we have Jeff. We have JT. See if we can get that up to at least.
You want to put him
maybe
away
4
while
or
people
5.
are coming in?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Because I don't think he wants to stay in here.
I think you're right. Where's your cork bark, sir? Okay. Whoa.
And maybe I'll finish this glass before we even start. That'll be a new record. Maybe I'll have Matt bring the rest of the bottle in and it can just live in here with us. Join us.
All right.
JT says, just got the drink package for Mardi Gras. Nice. I think I'm going to try and convince Matt to get the drink package for our Margaritaville at Sea cruise. It's only a 4-night. It's not too expensive.
There we go.
We've got 2 sea days.
Good job.
So I figured, why not just go all out? It's our anniversary cruise. Y'all should help me convince him. Since he's not in here, he doesn't know. Hey there, Cruise Nuts. Welcome. Kevin says, I'm trying to eat strawberry pie. How can I play a game? I do it with strawberries. There's no question about strawberry pizza, just so you know.
Say strawberry pizza?
Yeah, Kevin Count said, I'm trying to eat strawberry pie. How can I play a game? I said, oh. Oh, princess.
Look, we turned Churro into Marty. Let's see if Marty wants any super worms.
Did you Oh, I was gonna have you
Oh, we've
bring
got some
stuff in
players
here.
now.
Yeah, there's a few. I'll get her box so she can sit in here with us. Does that work?
Yeah. Okay, Marty, not camera shy. Marty is like ready to go. You're getting all Churro's worms because Churro was being weird. You bit the head off. That's disgusting. Okay, there you go. And please don't squish any juice into my drink here because it's.
I already said that Marty
Sure
likes
thing.
to bite the heads off. Did you not hear me say that?
Oh, well, he did. She did. She did it. She bit the head off. All right.
I'm gonna scoot it over a little bit.
Okay.
Worms. There we go.
All right.
We're cooking chicken in the air fryer.
Oh,
Yum.
Yum. Okay. All right. We ready to play this or what?
How many? We've got 5 people.
Maybe as many as we get. There's still
JT
people
wants to know what
watching.
you're drinking.
Me, I'm drinking
Oh, you bit the head off.
Winn-Dixie's
Actually-
Cola and Wild Turkey Sting.
Will you eat that piece,
Very
little
good.
girl? Because that's really gross to me.
You want the head?
That's actually
Or
the
the
butt.
butt? Oh, yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
So, I know we put I put a poll up on Facebook, but I'm going to ask y'all in person. Shall we get another one?
Oh, we should have made that a trivia question. All right.
Oh, I can't. Well,
I don't know how to do it. No, don't do it.
No,
It's not
okay.
gonna work.
uh,
Get it out of here. We can do that later. We can ask you.
JT said wild turkey what?
It's called Sting. It's honey whiskey with ghost peppers. I think it said. I don't think it's very spicy. She can taste the spice. It's nice. I don't taste the spice, but it's good.
All right. Are we ready to play?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I was born ready to play, even though
All right.
it's moderating.
Here we go. Are you going to read the question?
Sure. Question number 1. Which of these is the fastest species of sharks? Don't worry, this is multiple choice. Your options are mako shark, thresher shark, great white shark, or a whale shark. Which one of these is the fastest? And although it's probably just the fastest, just keep in mind that these are within these options. So I don't think there's a faster species I left off, but if I did, just pick the fastest of the 4 listed here. All right. And thank you guys, by the way, for playing. Cruise Nuts, I saw your part 2 of your whale sharks video, which was very cool. Yeah, very cool. You want another one, Marty?
That you're going to ask me if I wanted another one.
You want another one, Kimber?
Wine, yes.
It starts with
no.
W.
It starts with F.
All right, so how do we know when to advance that?
There's only one person left to answer.
Okay.
So it's
We'll give them the 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, Gina needs the game code again. Ooh.
Oh.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know how to do that.
I don't know.
The only way to do that is to leave the game.
Ooh. We got everybody logged in. Gina got kicked out. Oh.
What's that say?
Next question, reveal answer.
No. Yeah.
I don't think there's a way. We'll have to look at that in the future. So you'll have to give a you guys will have to give a
Oh, never mind. It says she's waiting for the next question. Okay, good.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
Sweet.
All right. The answer is
Mako shark. Mako shark can maintain speeds of over 30 miles per hour with bursts of over 45 miles per hour. I know that doesn't sound fast to us car drivers, but keep in mind that we used to tell kids in the physics class the school zone was like 15 miles per hour, and it was like a standard size classroom. And we used to do a little experiment how fast a vehicle traveling at 50 miles per hour would travel across the classroom. And it wakes you up. That's pretty fast, actually. 45 miles per hour is pretty darn fast for a fish.
Hey there, Darian.
There are faster fish, but not sharks.
Welcome to some shark and pizza trivia. All right, you ready for the next
no
question?
spaghetti ice questions, though, I don't think, in this. So maybe next time.
JT says, but it's not the fastest fish in the ocean.
No,
but that is
no.
fast.
It is the fastest shark.
All right, next question. Oh, there's some answers. JT got it right.
Does that mean everybody else got it wrong, or does that mean that?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. That was a tricky one to start with.
I mean, this is our first time using this.
It's true. So we don't really know.
I don't know.
We don't know. All right, let's try another one. How many slices of pizza are eaten by Americans every second on average? And your possible answers are 350, 525, 600, or 25. They do rearrange the answers, just so you know, if you are able to look for patterns, as test makers may inadvertently or purposely make that is randomized. So, how many slices of pizza are
what
eaten
happened?
by Americans every second? I don't know. It just answered it.
It sure did.
It says all done. So maybe it just gives the answer. Okay.
Hold on. We've got things. Kevin said, I got ripped off. The thresher shark sounds faster than a mako.
Well, yeah, that's why I included it.
Oh, JT says Cruise Nuts got it right. He did, yes, but I was looking at specifically the scoreboard. You're right. Cruise Nuts did get it. And Darian says, I love watching sharks. All right. Oh, shoot. I forgot to do your little thing.
That's fine.
Sorry. Well, that's weird. This says the same thing. Did everybody get that wrong?
Well, he said Cruise Nuts got it right.
That was the last question about sharks.
Okay.
This is about pizza.
Okay.
So
right. We're still figuring this out.
Y'all wrong. What is the largest living species of shark?
I think we'll know here, because I think probably most people will get this one correct, but we'll see. Largest living species of shark. Is it the megalodon? Is it the basking shark? Is it the great white shark? Or is it the whale shark? So one of those is the biggest living species of shark. But which one?
Kevin says, I got ripped off. I could eat 600 slices by myself.
Average, I think.
Oh, I guess it just answers once everyone's done. Okay, that's cool. Look, I remember.
That works.
I remember the thing.
Yeah, yes. Although the average 18 to 32 feet, the largest recorded specimen was 61.7 feet. And like, that is actually bigger than I thought. I thought the record was around closer to 50. But I verified that record today, and I think it was 2015 that was recorded. So that was pretty cool.
Oh, that's real gross. I need you to clean up her mouth. Look at the side of her mouth. Isn't that disgusting?
Just a little worm juice. You want to eat that? She's like, I won't even eat it now. What am I supposed to do with this, Kimbra?
I don't know.
The bucket.
Ew.
Put it in the worm bucket.
Ugh. Okay.
Stuck to my finger.
All right. We got some correct answers there. JT pulling ahead. Gina and Stacy on their way up. Come on, Jeff and Kevin. Don't you know how to answer questions about sharks and pizza?
Please don't shame our guest. What percentage of Americans eat pizza monthly? What percentage of Americans eat pizza monthly? So what are our options? Is it 93%, 26%, 74%, or 48%? Remember, these answers are randomized, but one of the four is the closest to is closer to being accurate than the other ones.
Kevin says, I thought the whale shark was technically not a shark. Ripped off again. That's not a whale.
It's not a whale. It is a shark.
What do you think, Marty? I mean, the answer is there, so I guess everyone answered.
93%. I'm in the majority here. Yes. I'm definitely in the majority here because I like to eat a pizza.
Oh, nobody knew. JT says, apparently I know sharks, not pizza.
The pizza questions are pretty random. They're tough. I'd say they're harder than the shark questions, but with my bias of knowing shark things, I don't know that I can accurately state
what
that.
I have to say is I appreciate that all of you are just like guessing your best answer
Yeah.
and not Googling the answers.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I
That
always
makes
tell
it more fun.
I always tell the kids this when I'm doing trivia question games with kids. I always say the worst thing that can happen to you is you get to learn something new. And that's not really a bad thing.
I have to
So,
refill.
all right, she's going to refill, and then we'll get to the next question. Marty, would you like a refill of worm? By the way, these are not actually worms, at least not in the phylogenetic sense, because you have flatworms, roundworms, and segmented worms. These are actually insects. They are not in any of the worm phylums. They just have a wormy look to them. They will turn into, well, they would, if Marty didn't get hold of them, they would turn into a beetle. Not like Paul, John, or Ringo, but a little black shiny beetle called the darkling beetle. Obviously, I'm not good at pizza or whale knowledge. Jeff, that's okay, because that means you get to learn more stuff today. See, that's a bonus. Don't see that as a negative, see that as a positive.
Hey there, Anita. Did you say hi to Anita?
I did not. Hello, Anita. I missed that.
All right.
All right, moving on. Next question. Beetlejuice. Yes. Just don't say that 2 more times. Which shark has the longest lifespan? Is it the Greenland shark? Is it the nurse shark? Is it the basking shark? Or is it the goblin shark? Which one of those has the longest lifespan?
Your little cheeky boobies. You're so precious.
Which one is it?
See, I wouldn't willingly put my hand this close to Churro's mouth.
Cruise Nut says D.
Okay.
But let's see what people answer. Which one of these, now don't be Googling it, has the longest lifespan?
I think JT also guessed D.
Okay.
Hey there, Larry.
Hey, Larry. Oh, no, Larry, I don't know the code to get in here. You'll just have to type your answer in.
Unless you know how to get the code from being in the middle of it.
Yeah, Larry, if you know how to get the code in the middle of the game, then let us know. But we don't know how to do that. Oh, he says C, longest lifespan.
All right. Are we ready?
I guess so.
Okay.
It is the Greenland shark. Don't forget the little question mark there.
Yeah.
The Greenland shark, scientists estimate that the lifespan of a Greenland shark could be 400 years. And that is the middle range of their estimation. They are not only are they the longest living shark, but if that is an accurate timeline for them, they are the longest living vertebrate animal. So that means all of your fish, amphibians, reptiles, birds, and mammals, they are the longest lived one that we know of so far. And they actually carbon date the lens of their eye to get that, which gives them a range of, I think, 200 years, I don't remember what the range is. So maybe, I don't know. But anyway, 400 is kind of right in the middle. So they are a deep water shark typically, but so is the goblin shark. They live in Greenland, as the name would imply. And you can see in this picture, that little stringy thing by its eye. Most Greenland sharks that are found have a copepod parasite that actually embeds in the eye and eats their eye. But where these sharks do live is in dark, murky, deep water. So vision is not really something that they need. So that doesn't seem to be a hindrance to them, because most of the species, or specimens, I should say, that are found have those copepods in their eyes. Crazy.
Jeff said, am I winning yet?
I don't know. How are we doing?
Larry said you can only join if you start with crowd mode, I believe. We did it with crowd mode, but we don't know how to go back.
Yeah, for like people that came in late or somebody got booted out, but then she got back in, so that's
Yeah.
good. So this is not Churro was out, Larry, but this is back to Marty. Churro was out, but he was very busy. He wouldn't stop moving. He sat on my head for a bit, but then he was investigating. He's not usually in this room, so we'll have to like start introducing him in here and see if he kind of adapts and adjusts to it. But I put him out to go to sleep because he did not want to sit still.
He's no Marty.
He did not want to sit still. Marty's
got half a worm over here under her arm.
Half a worm.
Oof. Oh, that's a good idea. JT said rewind the video to get the QR.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That's like genius.
Yeah, that is really smart.
Yeah.
Sorry, I dropped a worm on the floor.
All right, let's see how we did.
How you bugging?
I think everybody got that wrong because nothing changed.
I mean, that was a tricky one.
Or if they got it right, they
most people haven't even
order.
heard of the Greenland shark, but it is one of the coolest sharks out there.
Because this doesn't tell me if you get it wrong or right; it just shows me points.
Right.
So.
Okay. Moving on.
JT said that's my one good idea for August, and you got it out of the way early. Oh, Gina got it right.
Oh, there you go.
It was just already in that order. It didn't move. Okay. Good job, Gina.
We're learning as we go about the game, how it works.
Which is another name for the pizza crust.
Oh, this one is a hard one, I would say. This one I learned. I mean, most of these pizza ones I didn't actually know the answer to. I found a pizza trivia thing, and there was a lot of really good pizza trivia. But is it the pizza bread, the pizza bum, the cornicione, or the Lorenzini? Which one is?
I just got that.
You just got that?
Yeah.
Which one is the name? Don't drop it. Don't.
Did you get the one under her arm?
Oh, it's still moving around.
So gross.
Oh, it's just the upper torso.
Ew, you dropped it on the keyboard.
Eat that. Thank you.
Under her arm. Here, let me lift her arm.
It is the cornicione.
Get it.
I had never heard of that. Apparently, that is what the crust, especially the edge, is called of a pizza.
It's so gross, Marty. Let's see. JT said, I'm a fat guy. You'd think I'd know about what pizza?
I mean, that is not an easy question. I've never heard that term in my life.
Kevin said, OMG, I got that one right.
You did? See? Okay, I was going to say.
Shoot, I forgot to do the thing again.
I Googled it.
I think Gina did too. Because I saw things
move. I think the question, or the statement was just like, well, who knew? Yeah. Apparently,
she's going to drop
Kevin
another.
And Gina.
Oh, she got it.
She got it. That was your last worm.
Nice.
By the way, that was your last worm.
Approximately how many extant, that's how you say it, right?
Extant, and I'll explain what that word means.
Shark species are recognized.
So, extinct means they're all gone. Extant means they're still existing. That's all it means.
Stacy also got it right. I'm sorry, Stacy.
Oh, there you go.
Like I said, I can't tell.
That I think is maybe the hardest question of the game, and to me, not to everybody. Is it 500 species, 400 species, 600 species, or 300 species?
Oh, thank you, Larry. Larry put the stuff and things in there.
Good job, Larry. So if you still want to join, it might let you. You'll be behind with points, but who cares? We're just doing this for fun.
I mean, honestly, most of the points are pretty low.
That's true. That's true.
You might fit right in.
I don't know what question we're on either. I don't know how many we've done, but there's 16 total.
Jeff said, oh, we're supposed to get the answer right?
I mean,
it's up to you which direction you want to go. It could be trying to get the lowest score possible.
It's
and
all
then
about
in that
learning.
case,
Yeah, like it's golf. Think of it as golf.
JT said, this is a tough one.
Trivia golf.
Oh, it won't let you join. Okay.
Fucker. Okay.
Well, you can still answer in the comments.
It was still a good idea. So I will tell you that this number has changed in the last 5 years. At least kind of officially changed. So,
you know, I don't think Marty has shed in a little while. She was shedding like almost constantly. It was like her head shed and then her back shed and then her head shed and then her back shed. And now she's kind of like,
Yeah, because she
Not-
stopped her growth.
I
She's still
know.
growing, but she's not growing at the same. She's growing like me now. I mean, look at that. That's a gut right there.
yeah.
Like,
Maybe
I
she'll get a
understand.
bath tomorrow.
I've got one of those too.
She looks kind of tired now.
She does.
She's got a full worm belly.
Yeah, it's like food coma. Food coma. What were we watching? Archery, Olympic archery. That was different, but good catch.
Me or you?
Both of us. And she just laid down on a pillow with a blanket over her and just fell asleep and just slept there on the couch with us for probably like 2 hours. It was fun. Okay, what's the answer here?
The answer is, who's SF? It says S. Shark fan. Oh,
Huh?
Larry, it looks like maybe it did let you join. I'm assuming that's you.
She is. Oh, you know what? She wants to get close to the screen.
Well, you can set her up there.
We'll put this down here and then. She's trying to pick an answer. Marty is picking. She's looking them over. What one, Marty?
I don't know.
I think she was leaning towards 400, but
Now she looks like she's looking at the 500.
I don't know. I think she's looking at me now.
Let's see.
It is 500. Go ahead and hit that question mark. There are currently around 530 species of sharks that have been identified by scientists. So that number went up from 400 to 530 is the most recent number I've heard. If you make that picture bigger, that's kind of a fun picture.
Yeah, I was going to do that. She's looking at the screen now.
This is a fun graphic. It doesn't obviously have all the sharks on it, but it's kind of cool because it gives you.
You can get a puzzle like that, right?
I don't know. I think it's that peppermint narwhal or something.
No, I think they make a puzzle.
They might. But anyway, this is a good reference for scale, for size. You know, that silhouette in the back is the whale shark, which is pretty cool. And I just like the art style in this. I think it's really cool. But anyway, we have a program about sharks at the aquarium, and the answer, we have that question in that program, and the answer is set to 400 because when we developed the program, that's what the scientific community recognized. But since then, there have been more sharks discovered or taxonomically split, a little of both. So now the number sits at about 530, and I would not be at all surprised if that goes up. Marty is trying to interact with the screen. It's not a touch screen, Marty.
All right, let's see how we got here. All right,
oh, okay.
we got some right answers there. Oh,
we like to move it.
Larry,
move it.
It looks like you're in there as well as
yeah.
Shark fan.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
I don't know if you're both Larry, but I think you're in there either way.
All right, so now on to the pizza.
Oh, there's also Larry. You did it 3 times.
He was probably trying to get it to work.
I know.
All right, I can't read the question because there's here we go. What condiment is commonly added to pizzas in Japan? Our monitor over there is doing weird stuff too.
Sure is.
So let's get our options of condiments on pizza. That's condiments.
Just one condiment.
Condiment. The mint is the important part. Anyway, is it mayonnaise, soy sauce, spicy mustard, or sriracha? Which one of those do the Japanese put on their pizzas? The answer may or may not surprise you. Which one is it? Mayonnaise, soy sauce, spicy mustard, sriracha. And in the comments, have you put any of these condiments on your pizza? And if so, was it a good experience, a bad experience, or are you indifferent to it?
I like tzatziki on my pizza.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would say that's probably one of my favorite pizzas.
I have definitely put sriracha on my pizza.
JP says, hell no.
I'm a big fan of sriracha on the pizza.
Hey, Larry, one of your 14 logins is waiting to. I'm just kidding. All right.
Marty actively trying to climb the screen. She is picking.
She is picking
soy sauce.
She's resting her nose on it.
She is choosing soy sauce.
You noticed that?
I did notice that. Yeah.
And her legs are just hitting back. Hold on. I have to do this for you guys. Okay, I can't see my screen down here. Can I do this for a second? Okay, just for a second. This is what's happening right now. All right. Go back to, nope. There we go. All right.
That looked really weird, probably me doing that, but there was a lizard right in front of me, so it made sense from my end. All right, so what is it going to be?
The answer is, I'm on the wrong screen. I'm going to do it here.
Yes, that's right. It's mayonnaise.
Larry said, oh, Marty, it's me, Larry. Thank you for the kiss. All right, what do you got here?
Mayonnaise, not just for the white and nerdy. Little Weird Al reference there. I could probably get down.
Oh, Larry got that right.
I could probably get down with some mayonnaise on the pizza. I think. I'm a fan of mayonnaise.
Larry, do you want me to boot your other ones from the game, or do you think it matters? What do you think?
I'd boot him because he's playing with that Larry G one. I'd say.
Okay. What's that say?
Are you sure you want to remove Larry from the yes? And then one more. Oh no, yeah.
That one.
And then. Okay, we're good.
There we go.
We're good. We're good now.
All right.
JT says yuck.
Larry said I'm catching up.
There you go.
Yep.
Stacy says I was gonna say mayo, but picked a different one. Yeah, I would not have guessed that in Japan. But yeah, and we
no, now he's gone. Oh shoot.
No, he's still.
He said now I'm gone.
Oh crap.
So it must have. That's weird. I'm sorry.
I don't know if Japan. I don't know. We watched some videos on it, and it looked like mayonnaise.
Looked like mayo.
It looked like mayonnaise.
All right. Well, Larry, try and go back in. I'm sorry. I won't boot you next time. I didn't know it was going to boot.
I think that monitor's going out or something.
Something's happening.
All right. Next question. Which of these is more likely to kill a human than a shark? So note the emphasis on the word more. Which of these is more likely to kill a human than a shark? Is it toilets, electric boat batteries, Australian Sydney funnel web spiders, or fairies in the garden? Which one of these is more likely, to kill you than a shark? Okay, you cannot climb into the TV or the computer screen. All the lizards are on the move tonight. Maybe it was not just Churro.
Maybe. Hey there, Aaron. Welcome to the party.
Which one of these is more likely to kill a human than a shark? Is it toilets, electric boat batteries, Australian Sydney funnel web spider, or fairies in the garden?
Who's PM?
I don't know. Opposite of AM.
Was it pick me? Is that Larry again? I won't touch any more. I promise.
We'll leave it.
All right. Are we ready?
We're ready. And the answer is toilets. That's right. Noticing a pattern here. Around 40 people annually are killed by toilets. Most of the deaths are from falling or drowning in the toilet.
How are you drowning in the toilet?
I think it's children.
Sticking their face in there?
I don't know.
Okay.
But that is about 6 people on average die from shark attacks a year. So that's significantly more deadly than a shark. Is all I'm saying.
All right, let's see how he did. Oh, Stacy got it right.
Stacy's moving up.
All right. Next question.
Oh, this is going to be a controversial one, but this question is not controversial. This is just fact. It's not a judgment.
Drunk people puking.
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Falling into the toilet.
Well, falling into the toilet. I could definitely see that.
like
are
falling
standing
their
on,
face into it.
standing on the toilet. Marty is really into this screen. Where was the Hawaiian pizza invented? And your options are, oh, Canada, Hawaii, Italy, or Chicago. That was not a very good Chicago
No,
accent.
it wasn't.
Da Bears. Which of these is accurate? Where was the Hawaiian pizza invented? Wow, 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 wow.
Oh, Hawaiian. I understand.
Yeah.
I was not getting that at all. Sorry.
Stacy said you got it.
All right. We ready for it?
Sure. And the answer is, oh, Canada. That's right.
That's right, Larry.
Not just poutine. The Canadians have also given us Hawaiian pizza. Go Canada. Or as Kimber says, oh, Canada. There we go.
Either nobody got it or it didn't change
Stacy said he
anyone's
got
order.
it.
No, Stacy said he got the last one.
Okay, gotcha.
That got
Gotcha,
it was from
gotcha.
before.
Larry knew. Larry knew. He's got CA there.
Oh yeah, Stacy got it. Okay.
JT says, I can't wait for my Hawaiian cruise in 2025. They probably won't. I wonder if they'll have Hawaiian
Oh, Larry
pizza in
said
it.
he got it. Oh yeah. So it just didn't change the order of
Yeah,
anyone.
Larry should know that. I did not know that. I would not have guessed that, but I was fascinated by that. I am in the pro Hawaiian pizza category. I am all in favor of pineapples on my pizza. I know that's like a divide in the world, but that's the side of the fence I stand on. So just so you know.
All right, next. Here we go. Oh, JT said he got it. Did you say that? Oh, everybody said they got it.
Yeah, a lot of people got that one.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I just wasn't reading anything.
What is the biggest threat to worldwide shark populations? Is it overfishing? Is it Quint from Jaws? Is it plastic straws? Or is it red tide? Which one of these is the biggest threat to worldwide shark populations?
Marty's.
You see a problem with this game? I do.
Do I see a problem with this game?
Yes, there's an issue. I think we're close to the end. I'll reveal the issue when the game ends.
Is it an issue that's happened the whole time?
Mm-hmm. Yes, but it may not be as obvious to everybody. All right. People. Yes. Well, JT, yes. All of these but one could be associated with people.
You know what? I might see it. And you know what? There's a button to change that.
I know. And
I didn't click it.
It was clicked.
No,
okay.
You have to click it each time.
Oh, okay. Okay, then that is the problem. All right. As I said, learning. Overfishing. Now, Aaron said fishing for their fins, and finning is an issue. But Aaron, I learned this. Finning is not near the top of issues for sharks worldwide. It's fairly regional. Overfishing, habitat loss, much bigger. You could say sustainable fishing, which would cover the finning part, but is a much bigger threat to our shark populations. Yeah, especially in the United States. So if we want to make changes, finning is not really an issue in the United States. It is illegal and it's not very popular anyway. But if you like sharks or you like seafood, then buying sustainably sourced seafood is a smart thing to do because it will ensure that you still have seafood in the future and sharks, which without sharks, you will lose some of that seafood. So even if you're not a fan of sharks, you should still do that, which is sometimes, unfortunately, a little bit more expensive, but you pay the price and you still have it down the road. And if everybody does it, then other places fish sustainably and the price goes down and balances out. So there you go. There's my little conservation message for the trivia.
All right. JT says, I'm not sure overfishing in the U.S. is an issue for sharks.
It is. It is. So it is because overfishing in the US, especially in California, by the way, depletes the food source for sharks. So it is a major issue for shark conservation worldwide, but in the United States as well. And our fish that we eat in the United States isn't necessarily caught in the United States. So it is a global problem.
Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Jeff says we need to do sports trivia next week. I'll be better at that. I won't.
I won't either.
Larry says I actually tried shark steak in the 80s when I was in my cooking course. Now I don't support shark as food. Planet Granola says I live in Gloucester, Massachusetts. This really hits home.
Yeah. Well, glad to hear that. Now, Larry, sharks can be sustainably fished just like other species, but they often are not. And another problem with sharks that happens a lot is they are caught up in bycatch. So if people are fishing not for sharks, but they accidentally catch shark species because they're using fishing techniques that are not honed in enough to keep that or limit that from happening. And bycatch, by the way, as well as overfishing and stuff, affects a lot of other animals, including dolphins, a lot of things, lots of stuff. Those big apex predators are affected by that because they're big.
Right. You ready for the next question?
Let's do it. Pizza. Which NFL quarterback owned? There you go. It's a sports question. Boom! It's like you willed it into existence. Which NFL quarterback owned 31 Papa John's franchises before he retired? Is it Peyton Manning, Dan the Man Marino, Tom? I can't stand Brady because I'm a Dan Marino fan, or Brett Favre? Brett Favre. He's from Wisconsin. I don't think he's from Wisconsin.
Did you spell it wrong?
No, that's how it's spelled.
So it's Favre.
I'm pretty sure that's how Brett Favre spells his name.
Well, it's not how you say it then.
I could be wrong, but I think that is how it is spelled. Because I think sometimes people pronounce it wrong because of the way it's spelled.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
So is that really how it's pronounced?
Says Matt is right. It's pronounced Brett Favre, but that's how it's spelled.
Well, that's wrong.
I'm not going to argue with the man. He's got a lot more money than I do, and he's definitely better at football than I am.
Well, obviously he can't read.
I mean, you know.
Larry says, I'm Canadian. How would I know? Hey, we threw in a Canadian question for you.
That's right, Larry. Come on now. Kevin says, I actually know this one, but so does everybody else.
All right. You ready?
Matt is correct in all caps. See, I like it. All right.
Marty, I love that you're snuggling, but your nails are like digging into my neck. You want to just sit here?
Marty is very active tonight. I know I said that already, but all right, let's see what the answer is. Boop. It is Peyton Manning. And he wasn't horsing around. Boom.
Don't laugh at him.
It's a football pun. Look at that. Look at me making a sports ball pun. Because I do like football.
Larry said, I'll take care of Marty for you. Marty's my princess. Look at her eyes shut when she gets petted.
As Stacy guessed, I have no clue on this one, but I got it right. All right. Moving on. What are newly born sharks called? Is it pups? Is it baby sharks? Is it kits? Or is it sharklets? Do you like dark sharklets or vanilla sharklets or milk sharklets? White sharklets? Why are you looking at me like that? Boop.
Larry said she's cute. Here's what I like to do. I like to make her a sandwich and flip her upside down because she grabs on real tight. And she, oh, you can't see.
Off camera, Marty is gripping very tightly.
And it's really funny because she just lays there. And then I flip her back over. And it looks no different. Everyone's saying baby shark.
Do, 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 do.
Are you ready?
Yeah. It is pups.
Woof.
Sharks are newly born sharks, carefully worded there, are called pups. Baby sharks is the
Do-do-do-do.
question mark. Click on the question mark.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
I didn't do it.
basically it just said that, yeah, the song got that incorrect and stopped singing it.
I'm so sorry.
It would have been funny, but she ruined it.
He says I do that to
That's
my
Stacy.
chickens.
Baby chicken?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Because it's fun to do. Marty probably hates it. But she doesn't like,
She doesn't fight it.
she doesn't fight it.
She's like, whatever. Iskirka, the monitor this morning, like, and this happens periodically in the morning, I try and feed her by hand so she gets used to me. And this morning was one of those mornings where she didn't want to eat, but she ran out onto my shoulder, came around the other side, and then ran back in, which was pretty cool.
And JT says it relaxes the chicken.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, Matt.
I don't know if you can relax, Marty.
I don't know if I want more wine or not.
Yeah, I would tell. Hey, mister, where's my pup? Wait, what does it say?
I'm going to move it over. I just
Okay.
have to get my mouse. There you go.
Hey, mister, where's my pup? The stick in the water and he never came up. Shark attack. Get out of the water and don't look back. I am missing something there. Kevin, I feel like I'm missing something there. JT needs a refill.
I tried that with our cat, Charlie. He didn't like that. Marty doesn't mind.
Bonus points if anybody can tell me what other major fact about sharks the Baby Shark song gets wrong.
Do-do-do-do.
All right.
Ready?
Moving on. Yeah.
Where's my thing?
What was the name of the pizza-themed character in the classic film Spaceballs? I feel like a lot of people are going to know this one. Was it Pizza the Hut, Princess Pizza, Pizza Fett, or Misa say Jaja Pepperoni?
Stacy says the size of the sharks.
You're going to have to be more specific, Stacy, but you might be onto something.
Oh, sleepy Marty, hush now, my baby. The daylight is done. Your scales catch
Oh, JT's razzing Stacy about missing one.
So lay down your head for the dawn comes.
I mean, you've either seen Spaceballs or not.
There be dragons.
Even Kimbra knew that one.
To watch
And shh, Kevin. Either even Kimbra knew that one, and she's seen it once and forgotten the entire movie apparently. But the mama shark is bigger than the daddy shark. You got it. That is what is inaccurate in that song. They portray daddy and grandpa shark as the biggest sharks, and girl sharks are bigger than boy sharks. That's just how nature makes them. So Larry says, okay, Kimbra, I just woke up from a nap. You are singing me back to sleep.
Larry, that's a song called Dragon's Lullaby by Tom Smith. And I like to sing it to Marty sometimes before she goes to sleep.
All right.
And I apologize for singing.
There we go. Pizza the Hut. Don't forget the question mark this time.
Oh.
Thank you. May the Schwartz be with you. Classic film. All right. Jeff moved up on that one.
Good job, Jeff.
Stacy's almost broken the 1K.
Larry said the singing was fine. Well, Matt's over here talking about, I don't know what you were talking about. because I was
Spaceballs.
focused on singing to my dragon.
Spaceballs. Spaceballs, the t-shirts.
All right, you ready?
Yep. A group of sharks is called a shiver, a troop, a murder, or a muster. Which is it? Which one is it? Is it a shiver of sharks, a troop of sharks, a murder of sharks, or a muster of sharks?
Marty has all kinds of spikies on her back.
She does. Yes, indeed.
Look at all her spikies. Matt was talking about sharks. Kimbra, aren't you paying attention? No, I was singing to my dragon.
She's tired of me talking about sharks.
Come on, Larry.
Monday, I went to a what would you call that? Not a nursing home, but like
it was a senior
living center. And they wanted a custom shark program, so I did it. It was really cool. I really enjoyed it.
And nice you took a snake.
I took a snake. They wanted an animal. I can't take a shark. But mostly it was about sharks, and they asked a lot of good questions. It was nice talking to adults instead of kids in a program. Murder of sharks is ironic, especially since they're not that murderous. All right, so what's the answer, Kimber? It's a shiver.
A shiver of sharks.
I don't remember what I said there. A shiver of sharks. Brr. Oh, and there's a picture there. Yes, the shark ones have pictures. Shiver of hammerheads there. And that may be the last question. I don't know.
No, there's one more.
There's one more. One more question. Oh. If you've watched me for a while, you'll know this one. What city's pizza style utilizes a unique type of cheese called Provel? Not provolone, mind you, but Provel. Is it St. Louis? Is it Chicago? Is it New York? Or is it Detroit? What do people in Detroit sound like? I don't know. St. Louis, that's just me because I'm from Chicago, New York. Or
does Detroit sound a little northern?
Detroit? I don't know.
Northern because
I don't know.
They're north. I don't know. Larry says, window shopping at the seniors' home. Were you, Matt, setting up for the near future?
Yeah.
It was in Lakeland.
It was real nice. Here's the thing. So it's like it was a real nice building. And I was in the main area, which they had like a little bar. They had lots of seating. It literally looked like the inside of a fancy cruise ship. Like it totally looked like a cruise ship on the inside. I felt like I was on a cruise ship, like in the main, interior area. So it is, of course, St. Louis Provel cheese, which is the best pizza style. Yes, I'll die on that hill. Casey, congratulations. Do you guys hear that music just out of curiosity? We're just saying that it's Gina or JT came in second, Gina, then Kevin, then Jeff. Good job, guys. Good job. There we go.
Yeah, I'm trying to find my mouse.
Oh. Good thing we don't have the snake out. But yeah.
There we go.
Good job. Congratulations to everybody. You guys all did great. Thank you for playing. I feel like I was saying. So here's the thing, and Kevin definitely was onto this. There is a little, so when you design this, you get up to 4 answers, and you can choose which one is the correct answer. But by default, it's the first one you type in, which I just left it that way because there's a little button that says randomize all the answers. apparently you have to hit it on every question.
So, no. So here, watch the screen. So I hit play, and I do this, and I do this.
You can all see
Oh
this, right?
no, they can't see it.
No. So
Oh, wait a minute. The way.
anyway,
Ew.
that's why they were
When
all
I did
A.
it in
Or they
this
weren't all A
one,
because a couple of them were not.
It
But
said. Oh, there was somewhere. I don't know. Okay.
Anyway, we learned that. Some of you may have caught on that, although I think Kevin's the only one that pointed it out. I don't know if he's the only one that noticed it, but he's the only one that pointed it out. But
It's not on there.
anyway, yes, most of the. Now, I didn't do that with all of them, so there were maybe one or two that were not answer A.
There we go. Shuffle answers. Right there.
Yep. So I had that
Maybe-
turned on.
Maybe you didn't save it, just like your
Well,
colors and stuff.
It might have got reset or something. I don't know.
Now it's ready to be shuffled.
No, I won't do it that way again since we are done with that trivia. But anyway, if you guys enjoyed that, let us know. So we'll do more of these. Hopefully you enjoyed it because I paid $20 for the year. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. I just threw that together really quickly today too.
And then came running into my office and said, I just made 16-question trivia about sharks and pizza. And I said, okay.
Yeah. It's good. I like it. So we'll start doing more of those trivias.
Maybe the next one will be about Marty.
Yeah, I'll try and vary the topics. We'll get some cruise topics in there and some stuff that
How many questions can we ask about Marty?
I don't know, as many as you want, I guess.
Oh, JT's heading out. Got to be up early. Good night,
Ooh.
JT.
He's got to be up at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Ooh. Godspeed, my friend. So, yeah, what time is it? 9:30?
9:30.
Have any of you been watching the Olympics? And if so, what competitions have you been?
Kevin said, I
watching?
enjoyed it, but the questions were too hard.
Well, we'll vary it, Kevin. We'll make some different questions, and I tried. So my idea was to make pizza questions because I thought those will be easy. But then I found this whole website of pizza trivia, and they weren't. I know they weren't that easy, most of them, but they were good questions, I thought. So my intent was to make easy questions with the pizza ones, but I don't think I succeeded in that endeavor. Anyway.
Larry said, my suggestion, check out the provided games.
Okay.
We did a few of those.
Yeah, we did. I did one. I did two of them. It was really just one on taxonomy and classification.
The wheel of chemistry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stacey said we've been watching gymnastics, basketball, and swimming.
Okay. Cool. You watched gymnastics some.
I've been watching gymnastics.
Don't tell her any.
I'm very behind.
Don't
tell me anything.
Spoil anything.
Because I basically
People
get
keep
to watch.
Spoiling it for her.
I already know everything because everybody tells me. And when I say don't tell me, they say, I don't care. This is what happened. I'm like, what? Do you want me to do that about a show you're watching? So.
And then we've been watching archery, which we're almost through, but we're not through at all. So don't spoil that either if you know the answers there. But yeah. I think Marty's now crashing.
I think so too. She fits nicely in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
But this isn't the most comfortable place to have my hand.
The eye on this side is, it was closed till I opened my mouth.
Stacey said, spoiler, people win medals.
Good.
Well, I guess
good
to know it's people, because I was starting to think that maybe it was non-people.
Like a giraffe won the basketball, team of giraffes. Swimming is won by an eel. Gymnastics by a chimpanzee. I don't know who would be good at gymnastics. What animals would be the best at basketball and gymnastics? Swimming, we know it would be the mako shark or perhaps the sailfish, swordfish, one of those.
It feels like her belly is like moving.
Oh. Maybe the worms are still alive.
Ew.
It's gawk.
Larry says, what I do is if I know a topic, I will type in take, for instance, my last trivia, it was about Egypt. I will type Egypt trivia questions and answers. It will give many websites with questions.
I mean, I like coming up with trivia stuff. I could do that. I just got to come up with topics that are not just Matt topics. That's the challenge.
Well, think about Kimber topics.
That's why I went with pizza. Well, you could also come up with questions.
Or you can come up with a topic that I would know things about, and then.
Well, then why don't you just come up with a topic, and then you could do whatever you want. Okay. That's too much work.
I used ChatGPT. Stop that, as it wasn't reliable.
Yeah, I could see that would be a problem. Yeah, I did try, and the ones I was like wasn't sure about, I did try and verify those to the best of my ability. I mean, it's just a trivia game, but still, I want to be accurate, especially with the science stuff. I'm not that worried about if the pizza questions were wrong, but I don't want to give you guys false science information. There's plenty of that to find on your own. So I don't want to be a source of false scientific information. But
so Larry, I hear you're looking to acquire one of these fine specimens here.
I bet AI comes up with some crazy stuff. Some of it's probably accurate.
You could do aquarium trivia.
Could do aquarium trivia. You mean like home aquarium, or do you mean like different aquariums around the world, or Florida aquariums, Pacific? So what you can also do is you can add a picture to the question. So when I have more time to create one, I may do some
we could do fish ID.
Right, like, or animal ID, like, or ship ID, things like that.
Larry says, yes, we are researching lots.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. If you guys have ideas that you let me know, and I can't promise you we'll do that, but you know, we might do it. So, and I wouldn't mind throwing in a lot of different, hey there, Danny. I wouldn't mind throwing in a lot of different topics. So it's not just all sharks and pizza, but we could do like, you know, a wide variety, so that there is bound to be some topic that will ring in your ears that you're like, oh, I know a lot about left-handed bowlers. Don't know where that came from.
Her belly is moving a lot.
Oh, and wormies.
They're moving around.
But you've seen them move after she bites them in half.
Yeah, but you think they're still in there moving?
Some of them probably are.
Larry
she doesn't chew up enough.
Was looking at Rankin's dragons, but Ananda prefers the common beardies.
Yeah, don't go with the Rankins.
No, get a beardie.
Their Rankins are smaller and they're cute, but their probability of getting one with this temperament is not as good. It's still okay, but it's not as good. Where the regular bearded is going to be central. Well, really, she's a central
and the
inland.
The Rankins are small,
central inland bearded dragon.
But like they're what, like a half the size of what she is now.
Which means they're a little squishy as far as handling and stuff. Where she's going to get bigger than this, and then she's pretty durable. She's tough as nails.
Like I could throw her across the room and she'd get up and crawl right back.
But she would never do that to you, Marty, just so you know.
I would never do that. She wouldn't let me. She holds on to my fingers anyway. So
Danny Larry was misbehaving a little bit, but we got him in line.
Oh, someone's sending me messages.
There's also different types of trivia games on there, so we might play around with that too, but some of them would be harder to do with lots of people. Anyway. There is a Helping Hands for Cruising cruiseathon coming up soon. I did the thumbnail for it.
Yeah, I think it's next weekend.
So look for that. I don't think we're going there because somebody else is doing this time slot, which is fine. But look for that. Support Helping Hand for Cruising if you can. I don't know. Are we going to be on next? I feel like there's something happening next weekend, next Friday, that we're not going to be able to be on, actually.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Larry says, we have most of the materials all ready to build a cage, and we have a breeder here in British Columbia with babies due for sale in November.
Cool. That's awesome.
Be ready to feed some crickies.
Mm-hmm.
Babies like crickets.
Lots
of crickets.
Lots of crickets.
I can't even tell you. So I used to not like to touch crickets. Then I got a bearded dragon.
Gotta get over that, yeah.
And now I can touch crickets. I also used to not touch worms. Then I got a bearded dragon. Now I touch worms.
Helping Us for Cruising Cruiseathon, August 9th through 12th, 2024. Danny says, next week, Friday to Sunday, but we have 2 times. We have 2 times next Sunday?
I think they're trying to maybe fill 2 times.
Oh, gotcha. We have 2 times.
We have 2 slots Saturday and Sunday.
You're okay with the feeding thing? Or we are okay with the feeding thing. That's good. Yeah, I didn't know how easy it'd be to find live insect feeders where you're at, but you said that you got it covered. So that's the. Once they get to this size, she still eats a lot of insects, but she eats a lot of salad. They start to transfer over to being more of the herbivore than the carnivore. They're omnivores, technically, but although she still likes her bugs better than her salad, but she eats her salad almost every day. She eats a salad.
She sure does.
So, and salads are easy because they're just like, mustard greens, dandelion greens, collard greens.
Ananda just got up. What is churro?
Churro is a banana pectinata, which is basically a species of Mexican spiny-tailed iguana that is yellow and black. So that's where they get the banana part. The pectinata is their species name. They're iguanas, but they're not green iguanas. They're in a different genus or group.
Tinosaurus pectinata.
Yep. So that's why they get
the banana variety.
Yeah. They're from northwestern Mexico. There are similar species in other parts of Mexico and Central America.
Okay. I think I'm going to go put Marty in bed.
Okay.
Are you okay with that?
Yeah, because she is definitely.
Say goodnight, Marty.
Good night, Marty.
Good night, Marty. Is he aggressive?
Churro? No, not anymore. So they are known to be a pretty chill species. I did a lot of research before I got him. Got him from a breeder, but he went through a phase which lasted like a year and a half, where we went from being best buddies, where he'd run out of my arm every morning and eat, to I walked in the room and he hated me and wanted nothing to do with me and would hiss and try and bite me and whip his tail. And I was like, what am I doing wrong? He was just being a teenager. He was being an adolescent. He had a lot of angst, so I played him some punk rock music. He got over it. No, he just kind of came out of that like as fast as he went into it. And now we're buds again. He's not aggressive at all. He will bite you if you are hand feeding him worms and he mistakes your finger for the worm, but he will not bite you. I mean, if you scared him or something, maybe he would be defensive, but he's not like I can pick him up and move him around and he's pretty chill. He's got sharp claws though, sharper than Marty's. So, but he's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Are you able to show Churro to Ananda?
I put him to sleep. If you watch the beginning of this video though, Larry,
he was out for quite a while.
He doesn't live in the house and he's not out. When he's out sometimes, but he's out on the back patio. So he's not used to being out in the house. And so he wasn't like misbehaving or anything. He was just being very busy and adventurous. And he wasn't completely comfortable because he ate some worms, but then he stopped. So that tells
Well,
me
it is bedtime.
it is bedtime
Yeah.
for him. So that tells me that he was a little uncomfortable. So that's why I put him back too. But we'll start to work him into the lives so that he'll get comfortable with it, like Marty is, and then he'll be fine.
Stacy says, would Marty and Churro get along together?
I don't think they would pay any mind to each other. Male lizards can sometimes be territorial, but usually only to the same species. If one's considerably larger than the other and it's eating things that size, that would be a problem. I wouldn't put them in the same space free and loose and let them figure that out, although probably they would just ignore each other. But like if she had Marty and I had Churro, I don't think that if there was an issue, we could easily keep them separated. They're not like, crazy, like dogs get into a fight or something like that. We would start seeing like some head bobbing. Plus Marty's a female, so that means that she wouldn't be, unless she got scared, that wouldn't really be an issue. But I don't think it would be a problem. You'll probably see that in the future, is us having both of them up. But we will be a little bit cautious about how close they are to each other until we're sure that they won't bother each other. They're from different habitats, so they couldn't live together. Also, their Churro's a lot bigger, but northwestern Mexico is kind of a desert, but it's not as hot as the Australian outback. So Marty needs it a little bit hotter. So yeah.
Let's see. Ananda lived with a friend who had an iguana.
Yep. Now, green iguana is very, very different animal than if that's what it was. I'm just assuming because that's like the most common iguana. And they can be sweethearts, but green iguanas are often not. There are definitely ones that are. And they get bigger, like 6 feet. And males often go through puberty. And yeah, but they're cool. They're beautiful animals. They're a lot trickier to take care of too, because they are pretty much herbivores. Not that they'll never eat an insect, but they're considered herbivores. But they're cool. They're illegal in Florida, green iguanas, because they're invasive. They're everywhere in South Florida now.
Larry
not their
says,
fault.
I see you like eating worms, Matt.
Hey, man. High protein, low fat, very sustainable, eco-friendly.
We should get you some silkworms. They're even
Cheap.
better for you.
Cheap. I have a recipe book of insects. I haven't cooked from it, but
and never will.
I have eaten insects. I mean, I've eaten them on this channel, but I've eaten other insects too. I would definitely, if there was a restaurant that served insects, I would definitely go, because
Who are you going with?
I'll go by myself. I have to. I mean, I am a strong believer that insects would be a great solution to a lot of the world's food shortages. And in many parts of the world, people eat insects. And Americans we're like, ooh, but you eat shrimp, crab. Those are just insects with gills and a couple extra pairs of legs. So, I mean, they're both arthropods. They're very, very similar animals. It's just culturally what we're comfortable with. So, if you try Vegemite, it doesn't surprise me you would eat bugs.
Thank you.
Yeah. Blessed all kinds of places.
Yeah. I have sneezes. I can feel the tired kicking in from the wine, which is like, it sounds silly, but it's making me sneeze. Some of their food is very scary looking.
Bearded dragon food?
Or other country food.
Oh. Yeah, but they probably think that about some of our food, so I don't know. I mean, it is different. But insects have different flavors too. That book that I have because I started my career in zoos as an entomology keeper. So somebody got me that book. But it's interesting because insects have different flavor profiles that we relate to. So like superworms are supposed to be very bready. Stink bugs supposedly taste like pumpkin. Ants depends on the species of ant, but I often hear them described as like kind of nutty, like almondy. Dragonfly larva tastes like shrimp. Trying to remember what other ones on that. See? Yeah. Nothing tastes like chicken tenders though.
I like chicken tenders.
Danny says, just don't fall asleep on the stream.
Matt'll keep you entertained.
I don't know. I'm fading too. I've been like on the precipice of sick all week, but it's never kicked in. So I don't know if I'm having like weird allergies all week, or I keep expecting to like suddenly be full blown sick, but it just hasn't happened. So I don't know what's going on.
Crickets taste nutty and earthy.
Crickets, usually I see things saying they take on the flavors around them. Like there's some South and Central American dishes that use crickets, and they just put them in spices. And I've eaten crickets when I've done tequila tasting, and they're just like spice, like peppery spices and crickets, but like dried and crushed.
Dago grubs. I don't know what that is. Tastes meaty and savory, similar to bacon.
Ooh, okay.
Black ants can have a zesty lemon pepper taste.
Oh, I was like, who knows this? But yeah.
Diving beetles can taste like
shrimp.
Clams.
Oh, clams. Okay. I thought
fried grasshoppers taste like sardines. French fried ants can taste like beef jerky. Fried wax moth larvae taste like corn puffs or potato chips.
Oh, Larry says, I was thinking isopods are very scary looking. Yeah, but they're cool. Your bearded dragon will eat them. We tried to make Marty bioactive, and she ate everybody, but she ate up the cleaning crew.
I got one more. Giant water beetle tastes like melon soaked in banana rose brine with the consistency of red snapper.
Well, that's intriguing.
That's specific.
That's very intriguing.
I'm kind of curious about this bacon one.
But isopods come in all different like varieties of different. There's ones called rubber duckies, and there's like red ones and white ones and blue ones, and they're kind of cool in and of themselves. And they are crustaceans, by the way, isopods. So they look like they're pill bugs, really pulley bugs, but there's a bunch of different varieties, and they have gills. Who knew? 10.
That looks disgusting. I couldn't eat
10
it.
10 legs and gills.
I wouldn't be able to eat it.
I could eat it.
This is what tastes like bacon.
I could eat it.
I couldn't do it.
I could do it. I could definitely do it. Stacy says dirt. I don't know if he means people. The bugs taste like dirt.
She says, I wonder how many people agree with those flavors. I'm not willing to find out.
As long as it's not like a seafoody one.
Now, if it was cooked into it and nobody told me, I mean, I guess in that case I would try it because I wouldn't know any different. Don't get any ideas.
All the insects I've eaten have just taken on the flavor of what they're in. Because I've had like chocolate covered crickets and crickets that are like dried in with the spices, and the mealworms that I've eaten are like spiced. So they don't really taste like the insect. There's a little texture going on there, but they've all been like cooked or dried. So
yeah, I'm not interested in that.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. And I would be interested in seeing people try those and see if they agree with the assessment of those flavors. I would be willing to do it. If anybody out there has access to those recipes and animals, and
well, Larry's a chef, so he can come over and cook for you.
There you go. I will try them. Unless they are going to taste fishy, then I won't try them because I know it'll just make me feel sick. But anything else, I would try.
I will accept different food from Larry while you eat bugs.
What I wouldn't do is like, remember the Fear Factor show?
Yeah.
Did you ever watch? Did you ever watch Fear Factor?
Yeah.
It was
I
such a
didn't
stupid
like
show.
it.
It was so stupid because half the stuff they did, I was like, that's not even intimidating. Like they, like, like I saw them like they had to lay in a big glass box with like corn snakes, and I'm like,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, but people are afraid of snakes.
I know, but most of those things, like the things that I couldn't do on Fear Factor, would be when they ate like those weird, and this is a cultural thing, but like those weird like eggs with like the baby chicks still in them. You know, like, but it's like real bias.
I don't know how it is now, but I know the first few like Survivor seasons and stuff they did like in the challenges. I remember one where you had to like spin a wheel and eat whatever was like on that piece of pie of the wheel.
I saw
It
like,
was like
there was like some raw stuff, and I'm like, that's gotta be like, there's gotta be zoonotic diseases you can get from that, but I don't know.
Matt, we don't work with bugs in restaurants. Sorry.
Well, you might work with snails, escargot. You probably work with shrimp and crabs, lobster. Those are all bugs with gills, and
he's also going to argue what bugs are. We have that conversation all the time.
Yes, because what people call bugs
are not actually bugs.
I mean, some of them are, but not all insects are bugs. Bugs are one group within the insects, and insects are one group within the arthropods, as are crustaceans. So,
yeah, AKA all bugs.
No, that's like saying boats and ships are all the same thing. There's probably more variety in insects than there are in, well, I'm sure there are, than there are in boats and ships and anything else that floats on the water.
Stacey says, I think on one of those shows they made them eat ruined or rotten stuff. Ugh.
Yeah, that's like
health.
Right.
Not good.
That's what I was like. I get that there's people that could do that. Like I couldn't do that. That would be something I couldn't handle. But yeah, it's the disease part of it that I'm like, how do they? I mean, maybe it's, I don't know.
Sign a paper that says if I die from this, it's not your fault.
I don't know either. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Les says he's eating chocolate covered ants.
There you go. See, yeah, Les.
They had some.
They're not bad.
Did they have some stuff at I feel like at Gatorland they had some stuff.
They did. Shop. They like mealworms and crickets.
Yeah.
And scorpions in a lollipop.
Yeah.
Those are the ones you see. But those are like so coated in other things. It's the only thing you get from those is texture.
Ugh, not interested.
And whatever spice or
no,
whatever.
Thank you. Man, I'm gonna crash when we're done with this.
Yeah.
You like maggots, Matt? Are they yummy?
I mean, maggots are just fly larvae, so.
It wasn't the question. It wasn't what are maggots. It's do you like them?
I don't know. I haven't had them, but I would try them in the right recipe. If they were, if they were farmed in a way that they weren't carrying parasites or anything. Oh, and Stacey says, can you get parasites from raw stuff? It depends on, like, probably not so much raw fruit, like rotting fruit, but raw meat. It depends on probably the type of meat it is.
Salmonella.
Salmonella, but that's not a parasite. That's
but that's that's something you could get.
Right, like zoonotic diseases, but like, I don't think it depends. Like if you were eating pig, you could definitely get like trichinosis or something like that from that's a parasite. But like I think, I don't know. I mean, people eat tartar all the time and they don't get parasites from that. I think it depends on if it's like pigs are close enough to us that they have parasites that transfer if you eat them. But I don't know that cows and chickens and stuff necessarily are. I don't know. I don't really know. I wouldn't risk it.
Larry says maggot taste test coming up, Matt. No.
They'd have to be farmed.
Also, no.
Like, you might consider a waxworm a maggot, even though it's a moth larva.
A new Fantastic Cruising episode coming out. Matt and Kimber tasting bugs. No. No, just no. And you know what? He's not going to do it either because I have to sleep next to that mouth. It's not happening.
I'll
Sorry.
drink lots of water.
Water
I'll
doesn't
wash them
cut
down.
it. No. I'm going to have to get the strongest mouthwash in the world. It's just not going to happen. But you're welcome to do it, Larry. I'd like to watch that. Next episode from Plump Travelers, Larry and Ananda eating tasting bugs.
Ananda's like, oh hell no. Not even if you had some rum punch. Oh, he's trying to entice you with some rum punch. No, that won't work.
I don't think rum punch will do it.
No. Maybe after she's had the rum punch, maybe then she'd be more.
I don't know.
Pliable.
You know, just because I dance when I drink rum punch doesn't mean I eat bugs too.
You never know.
I'm half a bottle of wine into this, and I'm still not willing to do it.
Yeah, but you're not a half a bottle of rum punch into it. That's the different thing.
Stacy said that's what they make Listerine for. That stuff is not strong enough for that. He's like Listerine.
I'll gargle with
Super
Everclear.
XL. Gargle with what?
Everclear.
Oh, gross.
All right. Well, at the time on the clock says 9:56 Eastern. So I think we are going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you guys for hanging out with us tonight. And thank you for playing trivia or just, watching it. And we appreciate that. And I don't know if we'll be on next week. We do want to give all the time in the world to the Helping Hands for Cruising people. And I feel like there's something that we can't anyway, but we'll be back.
All right. Have a good weekend, everyone.
Yep. Enjoy.
Good night.